Guys, welcome to Bros Reactor 151. Gonna react to Abbott and Costello Jonah and the Whale. The official link will be in the description down below. Make sure you go and check it out and support the video. Don't forget, guys, make sure you go and subscribe to our new channel. It's called Bros Reactor 151 more. And if anyone wants any special requested that donation to that, go fund to that PayPal. All the links in the description be down below. Let's grizzly go. I know people's gonna say, oh, how come you put this on this channel when you said it's for music and whatever, but I started off with Abbott Costello on this channel, so I thought, you know what, I might as well throw it in the mix and start mixing it. That's grizzly.
What's the matter?
She put the whole sign right in front of my puss.
Well, there's other people in the cast besides ourselves.
She can put it in front of your face.
Well, what is the difference?
What are you, high-class guy or something? I mean, don't put it in front of my face. I want to look at all the people out here.
All right, they see enough of your face.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Well, let's get started with the show.
Let's do some funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
You know, let's tell something.
Well, we don't tell jokes. In fact, we have no jokes. We tell routine sort of stories. And
we have no joke.
No, that's right.
You're right.
I was telling them.
But I have a joke.
You have a what?
I have a joke.
Where'd you get it?
I tell a joke.
Where'd you get the joke?
I wrote it myself.
You wrote a joke?
Brand new one.
Wrote it yourself?
Nobody's ever heard it before.
Is it funny?
Can't wait for this one. What is he gonna say?
Don't mean that. Is it funny?
I think so.
And it's brand new?
Yes.
You think the folks out there will like it?
I think so. It's a fish story.
How long will it take to tell it?
A couple of seconds. The only thing is, you ain't got nothing to say in it. You might as well get a chair and sit down because you don't open your mouth once through the whole thing.
But it's funny.
Very cute.
And you wrote it?
Yeah, but you keep your mouth shut. You got nothing to say.
Well, I don't have to say anything as long as you wrote it.
It's about a whale, a ship, and Jonah.
And it's funny?
Yeah.
And you wrote it?
Yeah, now don't talk no
I said Jonah, it's Jonah, sorry.
more.
Well, go ahead, let's hear it. Let's
Now
see if
don't
it's
say
funny.
another word.
No. As long as it's funny.
It's funny!
And it's brand new.
Now keep your mouth
Go
shut.
ahead, let's hear it.
Once upon a time, there was a whale.
What kind of a whale? What kind of a whale?
You see, that's what I mean. You got to keep your mouth shut. You ain't got nothing to say in this.
Well, all right, it's not
you don't
important.
have to ask me what kind of whale it is because I don't know what kind of whale it was.
All right, let's forget about
How do I know what kind of whale it is?
Don't shout now.
What do you think I do? Belong to the whale gang or something? I know the whale. It's a higher whale.
All right.
I asked you to keep your mouth shut, didn't I?
Go ahead.
Well, keep it shut. Now, this whale was in the ocean.
What ocean?
This
What ocean? I think the folks would like to know where this took place, don't you think?
Go ahead. Pick out ocean, what I care.
That's immaterial to me.
All right, immaterial ocean.
Oh, what kind of a
Now, the whale was in the immaterial ocean. He was minding his own business, but he was following a ship.
What ship?
This ship.
What ship?
What ship? I told you, you don't say nothing in the story. I do the whole story by myself.
You're telling it, but I
But
just...
you keep opening your mouth. Now, keep it shut.
I only asked you
And I told you to take a chair and sit down.
a ship.
A ship, a plain everyday ship that swims in the water.
You mean a swim ship?
Yeah. Now, the whale was
Swim
following
ship.
a swim ship because... Who ever heard of a swim ship? They don't know that.
Swim ship.
Please, keep your mouth shut, will you, please?
All right, go
You're
ahead.
getting me aggravated now.
Take it easy, take it easy. Go ahead.
Now, the ship was following the whale.
What?
Because now I got the ship following the whale.
The ship followed the whale.
The whale was following the ship because the whale was hungry. Now, Captain Jonah was the captain of the boat, and he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat.
What?
He didn't want the whale to capsize the boat. So
Capsize.
he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat.
Capsize.
So he
Because you know what capsize means.
I don't put in big words like that if I don't know what it means. Plus, I know what it means. He didn't want the whale
What
to
does it mean?
capsize.
Capsize.
That's a big word.
Well, what does it mean?
It's a good one.
Well, what does it mean?
Capsize.
Capsize.
Story should have been over.
Well, what does it mean? Get it over with.
Capsize.
Capsize.
Right. 7 1/4. 6
All right, go ahead.
So he didn't want the whale to 6 7/8 the boat.
Yeah.
So what did he? Captain Jonah was a brave man, so he threw the whale over a barrel of apples.
What kind of apples?
And just as soon as he
What kind of apple?
I guess you're not to interrupt me.
Well, what kind of apples? What's so harmful about that?
Plain every
You know what? These are so great. You know, I'd love to go. I would have loved to see them. When these
day
performing
apples.
there.
Apples that grow on a tree.
There's all kinds of apples, Lou. There's Baldwin apples, there's Frost apples.
Crab
Well,
apples.
tell the people.
He's not me mad at you
All right,
folks
take it easy,
now.
take it easy, take it easy. Come on now, get it over with.
So the whale ate the apples.
he ate the
Now,
apples.
Captain Jonah realized that the whale was still going to capsize the boat. Don't ask me again about that thing.
All right.
So when the whale ate the apples, he was still hungry, so then Captain Jonah threw him over a stool. What kind of stool?
Who said that?
Me, in case you asked. A three-legged camp stool. So the whale
Who said that? In case you asked me. So he's getting prepared already.
stool. Now, the whale ate the apples, and the whale ate the stool, and the whale was still hungry. In other words, his appetite had not been appeased. And that's a pretty good word,
All right,
too.
well, go ahead. Let's hear the finish of this.
So Captain Jonah, being a very brave man, he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat, and he wanted to save all the passengers on the boat. So what did he do?
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you what he did.
Just
Keep
all right,
quiet.
go ahead.
He sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
He threw a beautiful jackknife dive right off the boat into the mouth of the whale. Now, the whale opened up his mouth, and he swallowed Captain Jonah. He swallowed the apples, and he swallowed the stool, and then the whale swam away.
Wait a minute, Lou.
3 years later, they caught that very same whale down here in the
3 years later, and he's still inside the party.
Just a minute.
and they cut him open.
Wait a minute, Lou.
And what
Wait a minute.
do you think they found?
Wait a minute, just 1 minute. One more interruption.
Now, he says something here, then I tell
Wait a
you
minute.
the funny answer.
One more interruption. Lou, you're not coming out here in front of this intelligent audience. Millions and millions of people listening and watching. You're not coming out and trying to get away with that old wheeze, that old pun about the time they caught the whale and they cut him open and there they found Jonah seated on that stool selling those apples 3 for a nickel.
He opened his mouth and there's Jonah selling apples on the stool.
That's not the story you intended to come out here and open up a show with. Now, wait a minute. Folks, I'm really sorry. I want to apologize. It couldn't be that story. Because every little schoolboy knows that story. That's right. And he said it was brand new. No one had ever heard about it. But I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, you go ahead and tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. I say tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. You do know the answer. Feel good? You know, I thought it was a build-up to that whole wheeze, but it couldn't be that because
You
every...
can hear someone laughing like, what is this? I don't know if they've put it through audio or something, but you can hear someone laughing like, is it this part? 1 minute.
But I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, you go ahead and tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. I say tell the folks what they found when they cut the whale open. You do know the answer, don't you? Feel good? You know, I thought it was a build-up to that whole wheeze, but it couldn't be that because every little schoolboy knows that joke. Cut the whale open there, they found Jonah seated on the stool. Lou, come here a minute now. We're not finished. I want you to tell the folks.
This was a great one, you know what, I love this. Abbott and Costello, this is next level, you know what I mean? Make sure you go and check their videos out if you really enjoyed it. Until next time, Grizzly, bro.